Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mystic Islands video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As you guys know, set 3 Bitter Cold was our latest set, but set 4 is in the works. Mystic Islands Reborn. This has been the latest project for Mystic Islands. The largest reprint set in the history of the game. Reprinting 190 cards, guys. So it's going to be the biggest Mystic Islands set you've ever seen. And we're about halfway there. If you're on the Patreon, you know how close we are. Which right off the bat, I want to say thank you to all of our patrons. We got a lot of people in the free tier, including Wrath of Kors and Chaos Galaxy. And then we got 3 people in the Mystic Rare tier now. Matthew Soto, Waffleines, and Ramguard1. Thank you guys so much. You're helping the game way more than you think. Wait, this is me from the future. Guys, I'm doing a Q&A video for my 1.5K sub special. That was a mouthful. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. So down below, comment questions. It's your last chance before I make that video. So comment your questions. I'm going to try to get to all of your questions, guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get back to it. So today I'm showing off 8 brand new Mystic Islands cards for set 4. If you're on the Patreon, of course, you saw these, but let's check them out right now. Let's start off with the most obvious card. In any Mystic Island set, you gotta have it. You need 15 of them to play the game. It is your Chaos Crystal. As you can see right here, it is a green Chaos Crystal. The previous set was purple. Now we got a green one. It's gonna fit the color of the set a little bit. Use this resource to cast your creatures, leaders, and abilities onto the battlefield. Very stock, very useful, and of course, a new look to the Chaos Crystal. Very nice. As you guys know, this is a reprint set, so the old cards are being turned into the new cards. So I'm going to show off the old version of the card, and then I'm going to show off the new version. So let's do it. This is Avarice Stone, a 1-cost pirate ability. Draw 2 cards, lose 1 health, and it was an uncommon. Let's see what it turned into. There it is right there, Avarice Stone. It turned into a neutral faction ability card. So this card was so useful that actually it didn't make sense for the pirates to have it just by themselves. It fit better as a neutral faction card, allowing a lot of different decks to be able to utilize Avarice Stone. It's just very useful for the game in general. I think it's a good quality of life improvement. So you can see them side to side right here. They are slightly different, but I do prefer the new artwork. You guys let me know. Next up, we have Fireball. Cost 3 mage ability. Target creature takes 4 damage, and it is idle, so this card is not affected by other ability cards. Uncommon as well. Let's see what it turned into. There you go right there. Fireball. Looks so nice. Check that out. The artwork is so stunning on this one. See them side to side. I think the new one is a clear upgrade. There's nothing about the old one that really speaks to me versus this one, to be honest with you. This one looks so much better to me. You guys let me know down below, but Fireball is the newest card we're looking at right now, so that's for the mage faction. Next up is Dwarf Coal Miner. So as you can see, very detailed artwork, almost hard to see. Cost 2, 1 attack, 2 defense, and he has Enraged. For every enemy this creature kills, put a +1 attack, +1 defense counter on it with a limit of 3. So he could potentially be a 4 attack, 5 defense if you keep killing creatures with him. But he's kind of a small creature himself, so that's going to be tough to do. But let's see what his new version looks like. He is no longer Dwarf Coal Miner, he is Dwarf Ore Miner. Which, look at that artwork. Great artwork by Edgar. He did this piece for me, one of the first times he's ever done artwork for Mystic Island, so that's very cool. Obviously still costs 2, it's a 1/2, and it has Enraged 4 instead. So he can be a little bit bigger than he was before. He could be a 5 attack, 6 defense, but you're gonna have to put in a lot of work to get him there. So very cool card. I think it looks a lot nicer. Let's do the side by side again. You can see the difference in the reds as well. So you guys let me know down below, which one do you like better and which name do you like better? I'm leaning towards the new one, obviously. Next up is the Goblins. Goblin Ambush. Cost 3, 4 attack, 3 defense. When casted, your opponent either discards 2 cards from their hand or loses 4 health, their choice. This card is very, very good for an uncommon, and you can see his art right there. Let's see what he turned into. That is now Goblin Ambush right there. Very cool artwork. His stats and his abilities stay the exact same, or skill I should say, stay the exact same. So it's just a upgrade for looks on this guy. As you can see, pretty different. He used to be like a green rat creature. Now it is a normal looking rat creature. I've had some people say that they like this one better, but I don't know if I agree with them. So you guys let me know down below. But Goblin Ambush is a fantastic creature for set 4. Next up is Drunken Slumber. Cost 1 pirate ability card. Put a -3 attack, -0 counter on target creature this turn. That's a good way to get rid of their attack value so that you can either kill their creature or they deal no damage to you. Either way, it's a good thing for you. And I actually really liked this artwork when I made this one, but we did get an upgrade. There it is right there, Drunken Slumber. Very nice artwork. Target creature gets -3, -0 until end of turn. Just fixed up the language a little bit there. But as you can see the differences between these cards here. I don't know, this one's pretty split. Obviously this one looks nicer, but I do like the concept of this one because I did create this artwork. So you guys let me know down below, but this is the one going forward, Drunken Slumber. The next 2 cards are rares, and they're some of my favorite cards in the game before I even started this set, so I'm super glad to see them get a facelift. Here we go. First one is Moonlight Knight. Cost 5, 6 attack, 6 defense. You're like, oh, those stats are pretty good. When you cast this creature, you must sacrifice a creature with 2 cast crystals or more on your battlefield. That's a big downside, but it's because he has Obstruct and Idle, which Obstruct means he doesn't let extra bleed damage from his defense hit you, and Idle means he's not affected by ability cards. That's the big one. That's the selling point. He is a fantastic creature, very good, and we're going to see his facelift right now. This one is so stunning, guys. Moonlight Knight. Look at that. Francisco did an absolute amazing job on this one. And of course, this is the mat behind me, so you've technically seen this artwork before, but just on the card, it is so vibrant. I love how it looks. And he has the exact same text as well, so he's just as effective as he was in set 1 when he was released, actually. He stayed true to my original concept, and I appreciated that a ton, and I just love how it came out. Obviously, this was a straight-up original character that I came up with, so one of my favorite cards in the entire game because of that. It looks so good. And last but not least, skeleton players, yes, we have a card for you. Reborn Reaper, cost 5, 5 attack, 4 defense. As long as this creature is active, which means on the battlefield, once per turn, you may cast the top skeleton faction creature in your graveyard for 1 less crystal than its original cost. And he has Obstruct as well, doesn't let damage through to the caster when you attack him. Very cool artwork as it was. I think this one was pretty cool, but now with the new artwork, you're gonna see how cool it is. Here we go. Reborn Reaper. Check that artwork out right there, guys. Wow. The orange pops out so nice on this card. Obviously, this card is the exact same as it was. We just updated the text to make it a little bit easier to understand. But basically, you can bring back a skeleton, the top skeleton faction creature in your graveyard for 1 less than it's normally worth every single one of your turns. So very useful, bringing things from the graveyard. That's what the skeletons like to do. And I think she looks fantastic. It's a she, so very nice. Here's the difference. I think this one is a pretty obvious choice, that the new Reborn Reaper is just so nice. I love how it looks. One of my favorite cards in the game now, so let me know what you guys think down below. Which one of these cards is your favorite? And do you like the new versions of the cards or the old versions better? I'm hoping the new. And let me know how hype you are for set 4. Don't forget, we're about to hit 1.5K subs, so put your Q&A questions down below. I will try to answer all of them in that video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.